Hey everybody, my name is Luke from TheGospelHouse, and welcome to the end of the series of R.I.S.E. We have gone through all of the episodes from 1 to 4, and welcome to the finale. I know what you're thinking. I thought the last episode was last week. Well, no. This is the final episode. I was going to tell you this, but that would ruin the secret. I was actually planning a 5th episode of R.I.S.E, the finale of R.I.S.E. I want us to look back at what we experienced that let us remember to never forget God in COVID-19. In episode 1, we talked about remembering to be strong and courageous and to remember that God, Jesus, has the world in his hands, that you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And this is a tribulation for all of us Christians, for the whole world even. But if we let Jesus be the core of our life, the handler of this pandemic, we will have peace because of Jesus. Because we can't hold the fort for long. The devil will try and attack our wall and attack our base. But we should be strong. Let us be strong and brave. Let us include God in our battles and plans in COVID-19. In the second episode, we talked about including God in our plans and our circumstances and everything we do, everything we say. We need to include God in everything, including when we're on COVID. That's what we do. We plan the way that we thought that could be the best way possible. But as you can see, that our plans don't always go according to the way they're supposed to. God has a plan specifically for each and every one of us. All of us have a plan, but we need to recognize that God has a better plan for us. Let us seek God and his love for us in COVID. In episode 3, we talked about seeking God's love through COVID. God's love and God's mercy and God's grace through the cross and through Jesus and his blood, and how that was shed for us so that way we could be victorious in COVID. Before we were even formed, he loved us. He loved us with all of his might. But yet, Jesus says, forgive them. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Let's focus on that for a minute. Jesus is being persecuted, and yet Jesus says, forgive them, Father. They do not know what they do. In the 4th and final episode, we were talking about eternal life, which was the last episode. We talked about eternal life and how when we die and when you tell your friends, when you tell others about this, that you can change their life, then you'll be brought up to heaven in a better place, a better and safer place. Better than down here, without any thieves, without any robbers, without any liars, without having marriages being broken, without having relationships being broken. Heaven is perfect. I have never experienced it. We believe that God has a better place for us than here on earth. But in heaven, there are no mistakes, no thieves, nothing that is evil and destructive. And we will rise because of Jesus. We won't rise as people, because if we try to rise as people, we can't fight against COVID-19. Let us remember this, that we can't fight against COVID-19 ourselves. But because of Jesus, we will rise. Because of God, we will rise. And I've created a fun little saying for us to remember. Write this down on a piece of paper. Remember this sentence. We need to remember to include God into our life to seek eternal life. My name is Luke from TheGospelHouse, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and this series of R.I.S.E. And please stay safe, please stay connected with others, and let us remember to let us take heart, let us calm down, let us rise because of Jesus, because Jesus will make a way through this COVID-19. We will make a way with Jesus through this pandemic. God bless you all. Stay safe, and may the Lord be on our side, and let us rise, not from COVID-19, but rise through it. My name is Luke, and I'll see you guys next week.